This is the black box. It is a 2x1 to 1x4 open core starter with 4 twig roof opening bunkers on each side that are unsplashable from each other. 1 twig roof opening bunker, 2 twig roof opening bunker, 3 twig roof opening bunker, and 1 is on the core side, and we have our nice 2x1 core that can fit everything we need. And we do have a nice shooting floor as well with all sorts of peaks. I don't know why I am like this. And again, we do have an awesome bedroom floor with shooting peaks and a second shooting floor. So we could have bedrooms and more turrets and just more peaks and just like a nice top floor to congregate on. And it's going to be super nice and super easy. It is incredibly cheap for a solo or duo, with the upkeep shown on screen here. Quick, easy base tour. Again, it is just a 2x1 to a 1x4. It's a very small solo duo base coming in through our airlock here. We are going to have shotgun traps above our airlock. We do have our jungle pay to win jump up, just like that. We can use it to jump up and not block our placement of our roof for our bunker. And we have 3 to 4 loot boxes in there. You could fit more with barrels, and you could do some HQM conditionals to not have any gaps if you want. And then we have one of those on each side in sheet metal here. Again, you can upgrade them to HQM and rotate those soft side core walls. So everything is each 15 rockets. And then we have one down here by our jump down entrance. And this one is a lot easier to open up from the inside. Just like that. It's a lot easier to just open up from the inside. And then we have our nice 1x4 open core with another bunker over here for more loot room. More loot room. And we have our core drop down here. There's supposed to be a frame that is allowing us to place our roof. Looks like that didn't save, but there's our frame. There's our roof. There's our bunker. And we have the bunker in the first entrance area there, the drop box bunkers, I like to call it. And we come up to our bedroom floor. And it's just a very simple bedroom. You could use 3 garage doors that I have here in the bedroom, or like this spinky half wall thing. And then you could do campfires on these half wall low walls right here, or some head push peaks. And then we have our single door jump ups on each side with a mini loot room right here. Turrets for the open core come up here to the bedroom roof main floor thing here. We just have a bunch of turrets and storage up here, and this is where we put our beds and our kits and everything just to defend online really quickly. We have 4 corner peaks from those low walls that give us angles all around the base. And we do have 2 vending machines here, but we'll replace those with more peaks in the instead of vending machines in the tutorial. We do have these little pixel gap peaks right here from the wall stack that are always very nice and very easy. Alright, it's super easy to build. It is a 2x1, so you're just going to start out with a 2x1. We're going to do 2 double doors just to make life a bit easier for us. We're going to upgrade everything to stone, put the TC back in the corner, whatever we want to do. 2 double doors make life easier for us, and then we're just going to go on each side and expand out like this. 2 triangles, and then a single square to build off the center for our wall stack. Like that. And then we want to make this a 1x4 with a triangle. And of course, everything's lagging a little bit because people are copy pasting 100 by 100s. Always someone. And we're just going to do a regular wall stack on each side of this new 1x4 with a triangle on the tip. And we're going to do 8 squares out, 4 hexagons back in on both sides. Really yeah, that's horrible. It's always someone loading the 100 by 100. It's literally always someone loading 100 by 100. And I'm just gonna go ahead and finish the wall stack off like this, and then you could do your honeycomb around your front door. Make a jump up on the other side. We're just gonna do this, and then once you're back with your wall stack like this, the same thing on this side. Wall stack it with 8 squares out, and we're going to create 5 triangles on each side with our wall stack. On this side we have 3, We can upgrade this. But we want these two last ones to be high triangles. I'm going to frame over our jump down like this. This is still decaying right now, but we want these last ones to be high triangles. So we're going to wrap this around. Put a high triangle right here. This one right here needs to be a high triangle. And everything else here, you could upgrade these foundations at any time from the outside. And then we could just do stone right here, just spam stone right here. You can upgrade that to metal later. And one side is just all floored off like this, and one side just has your core drop down. And then you want the half wall on that high triangle foundation to go right into ingrade with metal. It is a bit of a pain because you can always temporarily, again, remember, you can always temporarily connect the pieces either like this or with this full wall right here. Just like that, you could always prevent them from decaying with something like this, with that conditional on each side. So we don't need to worry about the decaying right now. And then go ahead and put this last high triangle over here. Upgrade that. Half wall here. Upgrade this, and you want a floor at half height for your open core. And I destroyed the TC. And then you could upgrade this. It'll be a lot easier on a regular server where you have time to do it. And then once you go ahead and upgrade your core would already be upgraded right now by the time you have all of these materials. And then you just go ahead and do the honeycomb right here. This can be stone. And the end of the 1x4. Again, anytime, temporary upkeep like this with twig. Just doing this conditional corner on each side at any time. And then we're just going to do our bunkers on each side and our loot rooms right here. Like that. And we want our core chute right here. And then we want our jump up to our exit over there. And then we want a full wall here for the bunker. And then a door there for our bunker, like this. And then we'll go up and over to this one. And then we want frames here. Doors here. Another bunker here. And do a single door or a double door on these. I like single door just because it's forces the angle a bit more right here. And of course it's lagging, everyone's loading those 100x100s. Go ahead and jump up to the third story. It's one of those long wipes. And you want to make sure your floors are not coming off of your bunker sides, but your core 1x4. And that'll keep those walls working. And the same thing like this. Just make every floor come off of your the original core center. Like that, and then they won't touch the walls. And then we want a half wall window, half wall low wall right here. We want our frame right here for a jump up. And this is going to be honeycomb. You could do this as a loot room on your core side. Yeah, like a shelf at half height, like a barrel. And then we do the half wall, low wall right here, and you do a low wall right here, low wall right here, where your turret goes on each side here. Low wall, half wall, and we'll get that low wall in there. And here you have your front door. Bunker right there. Okay, bunker wall right down there. That's supposed to be open. This one's supposed to be sealed. And then you can put this or a jungle shelf. You really want to do a jungle shelf, that way keep the socket. Okay, don't block it. You can still place this, and use the jungle thing. And then on this one, we could do a frame, and then now we have a spot on our airlock to do a shotgun trap. And then we could do either a window like this, or we could jump up and peek down into our airlock and put a barrel right there. That's what we'll do. And then we'll do wall, low wall, low wall, or jump up. And as you can see, now we just need to fill out our clan loot room floors like that. And style rooms. Yeah. Here are our turret points, and this is also going to be our jump up, which with the ramps in front of the jump up, I don't know, you have to remember to jump from the side. Just won't be able to jump from the ramp. It's going to be nice and going to be easy. We'll just go ahead and make bedrooms right here. You can do all windows if you want for the bedroom. Like everything right there. Now on our high foundations, we could add our airlock. Here with our shotgun trap space. And on our high foundations, we're going to go up with frames 2 floors. Like this. Now we'll have these single door style peaks right here. And we can do our double door jump ups here. Fill in this honeycomb that we had not filled in. Fill in this honeycomb that we had not filled in. And now, seal the floors here. And it's just line of sight block flag territory. Seal the floors up top, just like this. And then you can go ahead and add more triangle foundations here with frames up. And then I just do one like this on each side, and one vending machine in the center. Then you don't need to make a vending machine. You can do one of these if you wanted just more peaks in all 3, but you just want this one here next to this low wall, so you have these 4 corners of these peaks right here. And then we'll just do the double peaks. We don't need the vending machine on this one. We'll just go ahead and do 4 foundations here. And it's crazy that. One floor here, one floor here. Window, window, window. Single door right here. And you can do 2 double doors right here. We're just going to do half wall on each one of these. And when we go ahead and just add turret floors right here, and just literally all of our roof pieces, we will be connected. Connected, and we do need some stability here. This. Then you can do one of these if you're worried you're not connected on each one of these. Like this. Or anything like that. I just use these open spots for turrets in here. And then you could do, again, windows and seal this off. And it's seriously the stupidest lag ever, bro. Poor white. Everyone's doing 100 by 100s. Super nice and super easy black box 1x4 with the peaks and the open core and the 4 bunkers. Go ahead and upgrade everything. Boom, crawl back in there, do your shelves, do your boxes, do your bunker, do your super nice and super easy